Good evening, everybody. How you doing? How you been? Once again, sorry for the slightly late start. Unfortunately, OBS kind of crashed right before we began. Oh my god. Yes, welcome back to another TheCensorBar podcast episode. It's just me today. I'm not sure what happened to the other two. They've been rather silent. But I'm assuming they're busy, just like last week. Is Admiral gonna join today? I am not sure. I really am not sure. Hopefully so. But we'll only know after the ad break, like an hour in. It's 50-50, I would say. Currently, it's a winner in, what do you call it? In New Zealand. So Admiral is kind of, what's the word for it? Sleepy. How do I show you the calm drawing? You can send me an email. The work email that's available on my Twitter profile. You can find it there. Just attach an image. You know, just let me know that you're Sora. So just in case your name is different from the email. I'd love to have winner right now. Yeah, don't we all? But it's because it's cold, apparently. That's what Amirul told me, so he tends to oversleep. Amirul's still hibernating. Yeah, exactly. Waiting for spring to slay more pussy. Yeah, probably. Oh my god. Ironically, Amirul is not a bear. He's more like a twink, I guess. What's the word for it? You got like these different classifications for, what do you call it? These like male body types according to like female perverts, the fujoshis, if you will. What's the word for it? You got the twink, you got the otter, you got Shota is the smallest one, and then you go up the list. Shota, fanboy, twink, otter. I think, what was it, like pop idol? I know like the last boss is like bear. And then you got like ugly bastard or something. On the sense ward bar Twitter or Randoist Twitter? Randoist Twitter. Just send it on the Randoist Twitter. That's a good one, actually. Do we have a business email on the censor bar? We don't. Okay. Well, thanks for bringing that up. Yeah. Maybe I'll put like a business email on the censor bar Twitter profile next time. But for now, just send it to the Randoist one. Do I add the www? What does that mean? Just go to Randoist Twitter and then go to, what do you call it? On the profile, on like the profile description, you should see my work email. Just send it there. We're comfortable at UB body time. What's UB? What is UB body time? What is that? Ugly bastard. Oh. Oh my god. Yeah, anyway, how you doing, everybody? How's your weekend last week, 2 weeks ago? How is the last week? Yeah, sorry about missing out last week's stream. Unfortunately, well, one, everybody couldn't make it. Secondly, Rando was kind of a little too stretched thin, you know? Just had too much work and didn't have any topics prepared beforehand. Well, not like we have any topics prepared today, kind of. But more so, it's just, I got a little overwhelmed with work and I just wasn't feeling it. You know what I'm saying? Well, maybe that's too shallow. I felt like if I streamed, it would have been too low energy. So I thought, yeah, I'd rather not. Work with Randall. Yeah. Answer by, oh, right, Mikhail, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I still haven't responded to your email. Oh, my God. I'm so sorry. Yeah. I just realized. Oh my god. Boxville, thank you so much for the tier 1 resub. You've subscribed for 27 months. Oh my god, it's like what, 2 years? 2 years, 2.25, 2 years, 2.25 years. I missed my nephew's birthday for the stream. I'm so sorry. You can always leave. Just saying. My god, Mikhail, thank you for the gift sub. Wait a minute, no, it's continuing the gift sub they got from the Jacks. Thank you so much once again for your generosity, the Jacks. Thank you for being here. You gotta stop, son. Please. Take care of yourself first. Oh my god. Anyway, yeah, how was your week? How was the past 2 weeks? Any major news that you guys want covered that you think I might not know of? There's a couple of things I wanted to talk about. Well, the first one is the Blue Archive Gacha change thing. And now how that's been a shit show. And then the other one was this article that I came across. It's pretty old at this point. By pretty old, I mean like a week old. But it's talking about how Final Fantasy VII's remakes character designs, especially for the swimsuits for the characters, were met with obstacle after obstacle internally, therefore proving the internal faggotry of the, what do you call it? Of certain people who don't want you appreciating character assets. My goodness. Santa Monica announced God of War 6 after God of War Lawfare. Yes, damage control. They know people aren't going to buy Lawfare. They know people are pissed. They're just, what do you call it? Okay, we'll give you what you want. We'll give you what you want. You know, just make sure to buy our game, because otherwise you're going to be missing context for the story. Nah. You made your move. We took note. We can't have nice things anymore. Yep. That's why this, what do you call it? That's why this particular stream channel, it's why we changed to this. Oh my god, I just realized. Mikhail, thank you for the 10 tier 1 gift subs to the community. Thank you so much for your generosity. My god, what's the matter with you? We just started the stream. Relax. We haven't, alright, you know what? Thank you so much for all of your generosity. This is for everyone who's gifted. Especially for you, Mikhail, but, you know, including everyone else. Here's a little something. I hope this is the one. Right. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Make sure to take care of yourself first, all right? All right, let me check my email. Let me see what you sent to me. I want to see it first. I want to see. Okay, this is just going to be a secret between you and me for now. Until Amarul comes along, and then we'll show it live on stream when he's around. Amarul NTR Commission. I gotta see this. Whoa! What? Can I show this? Who's the other character? Whoa! Okay, you know what? No. I'm not gonna. I don't. Okay. We'll wait for Avril to come. That's so fucking. Wow, dude. Wow. Well, whatever you paid him, I I guess it was worth it. Okay. Whoa. I can't wait for Robert to come online now. God damn. Oh, the main character is Rebecca from Tailspin. She also a MILF. Who? What's Tailspin? Whoa. Oh, man. I don't know what just happened, but I felt like a wave of sin just washed over me. Just the whole body heated up. It's like, no, this is wrong. You know that feeling? Wow. Okay, hold on. I gotta search this. Okay, wait. Rebecca? Tailspin. That's the name of the show, right? Let me see if there's any porn here. I don't want any porn. Ah, okay. I see. Wow. Yeah, that kind of looks like someone Amrul would NTR, honestly. Look. Okay, I can't wait to show this to everybody now. Oh my god, it's gonna be glorious. Okay, let's hope Amrul comes online today. I really hope he does. Oh, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. Anyway, thank you so much for the commission. Thank you so much for, what do you call it, doubling down on the inside joke. We're glad you're having fun. Rebecca is goat. No, Rebecca is bear. Ooh. Bear. God damn. That's a good laugh. That's a good laugh. What was I saying? Oh, yeah, I never have nice things. I watch cutscenes on YouTube, skipped gameplay. Oh, I mean, for me, I have the first game. What was it? Final Fantasy VII Remake. Not Renegade, the one that comes after. Or was it Rebirth, the one that comes after? Yeah, but I heard it went downhill real fast in the second one, because that's when shit like censorship started to ramp up within Square Enix, particularly for Final Fantasy VII. Ugh. Now I need to do Mike Furry com. Please. I'm glad you're having fun, but please, like, if it's expensive to do these commissions, please do not. What's the word for it? Please don't force yourself. All right. I'm gonna frame that up. I might find a spot on the TheCensorBar wall to put like the commission. Maybe I'll put it like next to the TV you see over there. Yeah, maybe I'll replace one of those assets. put the commission there. It's gonna be so funny, dude. Oh man. Something, fresh squeezed rando juice? Oh, no, that's not what the title means. If you were here 2 weeks ago, you would have witnessed the mess that we Sundeers and myself had to endure, which might happen again today, okay? Like I said, we were supposed to start about 45 minutes ago, but I went to the kitchen, I grabbed a drink. When I came back, OBS was closed. It closed by itself, which basically just meant that it shut down on it crashed again on its own. So I had to do like a clean reset. I reinstalled the plugins. What was the word for it? Double checked for updates and whatnot. And hopefully it's stable now. I changed some settings as well to make it a little more stable, I hope. But let's hope it doesn't crash again. All right. So far things seem stable, but I'm not gonna get my hopes up. If it crashes, just hang tight. Okay, I'll try to come back as quickly as possible. What was this? I think it was that the six stream announcement week? Yeah. That's that's the one. Yeah. If you were here, yeah, that's the one. Oh my God, Mikhail, you gotta stop, son. Mikhail, please. Thank you so much for your generosity all this time. Thank you so much. Please. You've done so much in today's stream. Please watch yourself, son. Please watch your finances. We don't want you going dry so quickly. It's not even. It's barely the 1st of August for us. It's barely the end of July, the beginning of August. I remember the last live stream, it was like 15-minute time limit. Yeah, 15 minutes. That's what we got before it crashed. Oh my God, Mikhail, you gotta stop, Mikhail, please. Please. Thank you. You've done enough. You've been generous enough for one stream. Please stop. Your shoulders alone should not carry this channel, please. It's a community. It's not all on you, son. Please. Oh my God. We're riding a solo today. Happy Friday, people. Yeah, we're riding solo today. We are what's the word for it? We are, oh my God, Mikhail, please stop. Stop. I'm gonna ban you. I'm gonna time you out, son. If you do this one more time, I'm gonna time you out. Okay, please stop. How much is that? 4, 4, 2, 10, 20. What is this? 10, 10, 20, 20, 10, 20. That's 5,000 bits. Oh my God. Please stop. The Jacks, not you too. 5 tier 1 gift subs. Thank you so much for your generosity as well. Oh my God. You both have got to stop. You both activated the hype train. Stop it. That's not why we do this streams. Oh my God. But anyway, for both of you, thank you both for your continued generosity. For both of your generosity, we gotta go up the tier for the animation. Hold on. I do believe it's this one. My goodness. I gotta get more animations done, man. Please, stop. Stop, or I'm gonna time you both out. Stop. Oh my God, Kyle. No, what's the matter with you people? We can't even start the stream this way. You gotta stop. I want to get into some topics. You gotta stop, please. Oh no. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Hold on. What is this? Kyle Sky, tier 5, tier 1 subs. Thank you so much. 20 subs altogether. Mikhail, thank you for another 10 gift subs. Oh my God. Does that mean Rando gonna have to make a new hype train animation? Yes, I'm gonna have to make more animations now because I don't have enough to keep up with all of this. I only have like a handful at most. My God, you guys, please. We haven't even started the stream. I haven't even gotten to the first topic yet. You guys gotta stop. Well, thank you so much. You know, jokes aside, thank you so much for your generosity. Thank you so much for your, what do you call it? Your support. That's the word for it. Thank you so much, everybody. Oh, my goodness. Please. My God. All right, I have one more animation to play, but I'll play it at the end of the stream to encapsulate everyone's generosity today. All right? But, you know, for now, thank you so much. What was it? Mikhail, Kyle Sky, the Jacks. You know, thank you all so much. Boxville as well. Thank you so much. Man, if only this was an FF14 stream, could have gotten the unicorn mount. If it was a FF14 stream, I think the unicorn mount will probably only be halfway there. Because don't forget, Twitch takes 50% of your donations. Please remember, Twitch takes a cut. We don't get everything. All right? Oh my God. But Rando, think about it. Now you have a good story for Mike and Armil because they missed out. Oh, they're not getting a cent of this. All of this is going to me. I'm the one working hard here today. No. They work on a contract basis. You don't show up, you don't get paid. Oh my God. Oh my God. Hype trade's at level 7. It just jumped 3 levels. Stop, please. Thank you. 50%. Jesus Christ. Yeah, it's bad. It's bad. If you, is Stream Elements also taking cut? No, Stream Elements, okay, so, jokes aside, if you guys do intend on, like, supporting the channel, consider supporting through the, what do you call it, the Stream Elements donation link, because Stream Elements, if I am not wrong, they take maybe 10 to 12% of the donations, whereas if you use bits, or on Twitch, it's like 50%. Gets taken away. And on YouTube, it's 30%. I'm not sure about Kick. I'm not sure about Rumble. But yeah, those are the numbers that I am aware of. But it's sweat. I mean, half a unicorn is still a unicorn, depending on which half you get. Oh my goodness! Bezos is about to send you to space. Did you guys? Was it not the Amazon space rocket that blew up on the launch pad? Like recently, like 2 months ago, or maybe like a couple of months ago. I think it was last month. right? They were like streaming it or recording it, and then it just blew up on the station. My God. Isn't unicorn an enchanted rhino? Well, it depends on who you ask. Some people might say it's a gay horse. I thought it was Elon's rocket. No, Elon's rocket crash landed, I think last week. But there was another rocket that blew up at the launch pad. I think it was Jeff Bezos's. I think it was Jeff Bezos's rocket, if I'm not wrong. Oh my God. Ah, yes, the emotes. Yes. Unfortunately, the female sundeers are still banned. So annoying. So annoying. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, let me show you. I love showing it up. All right, hold on. Let me show you the emotes that are banned. Or at least they're not getting approved. These are the ones. It's the second row, the bottom row. From the right, the second and the third. Fucking misogynists on Twitch. They let the sexy sundeer male go through with his abs, but, you know, they don't like women. Swear to God. The hypocrisy. Anyway, cool cup of Claude. Welcome. Thank you for joining me on YouTube. You and everyone else is on YouTube. Thank you so much. Oops. Lord, this coconuts. Yes, exactly. You can always do one of Lou or Nindy emotes. I got a lot of work to do for the censor bar, man. Like I got like emotes to make. I got animations to make for bits and donations and subs. You know, I got like reactions that I want to animate. You guys know the what do you call it? Quit being a retard emote animation. You know, this one. That's a you. Yeah, you know, like reaction animations like that. Ugh. So I got a lot of work to do, man. But I'm alone. I'm alone. I know you offered to help me, Mikhail. I'm so sorry for not responding to your email for 3 months now. I'll tell you what, I'll respond to you here. You got a portfolio? Can you send me a portfolio? Yeah, let's let's send me a portfolio. And then it'll bring your email back to the top. Oh my God. Stream Elements went through. Holy shit. What's the matter with you guys? Oh my God. What? Stop. Oh my goodness. Are you... Hold on. How do I get this to play? Why is it not playing? What the fuck? No, that's the wrong one. No. This one. Oops. There you go. No, what the fuck? Stop. These are from like weeks ago. Why is it playing this one? Skip. What is happening? What is happening? Why is this showing? Oh my God. Okay, there we go. We got it. Okay, here we go. Oh my God. Okay, I'm gonna time you guys out. I am timing you guys out. You guys gotta stop, okay? So that was... Why is it not playing? Okay, there we go. Okay, so that's the Jacks for $20. And here's another one from... Oh my God. It's jumping around. Hold on. It's bugging out. Okay, here's another one. Oh my God. Stop. Please. I'm going to time you guys out. I'm timing you guys out. You guys, this is too much. I warned you. User actions. You guys, where's Twitch? I can't even start the stream today without having to address all of these donations. You guys gotta stop. Hold on. That's my monthly budget for donations. What's the matter with you? Why'd you spend it all on one shot? Why'd you do it here? Oh my god. Alright, you guys. I warned you. Okay, that's the desktop. Don't mind that. Okay, here we go. Time out. Time out. Timing you out. Timing you out for... Okay, how do I untime you out if I time you out? I don't want to accidentally, like, ban you. Okay, well, what if I click your name? Okay, there's options. All right. Okay. Where's the timeout function? Timeout to Jax. Ooh. All right, you're back. All right, well, kills his only fan. All right, where are you? Where are you, Mikhail? Here we go. I got your name too, you little shits. I warned you. I warned you. Time out. You bastards. All right, that's it. That's punishment enough. All right, now, message evaporated now. $100 to get banned. Welcome to TheCensorBar. That's what you get here. All right? When Rando tells you to stop, you stop. You don't leave your dick in. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. I don't know what else to say. This has never happened before, getting so much donations at once. Thank you both so much. Thank you all so much. All of you who've donated. Yeah, we haven't even gotten to the stream. What am I supposed to do? My goodness. All right, but I'm serious now. You guys got to stop. Do not financially compromise yourself any more than this, okay? Otherwise, I'm really going to have to time you out. I'm not going to let you guys do any more. My goodness. Oh, man. Anyway. Oh, you get censored at the censor bar. Yeah, that's what happens. Welcome to the censor bar. How about that Bethesda news? That sounds familiar. Bethesda news. What about it? Was it like they're forced to make games now? No. Was that Bethesda? I think that was Bethesda. Yeah. They were forced to make like an actual Fallout game by Obsidian or something like that. My goodness. Anyway, here is the... Oops. Rando, stop toning. Another Rando. Yes, give me more. That's Brando. That's Brando. Blue Rando. The other... Oh, yeah. The Halo remake. Yeah. That's the other thing that I wanted to talk about. The feminist additions to the Halo demake, not remake. Oh my god, the arrogance, the fucking, what do you call it? How do I say this? How do I say this without being mean? The what's the word for it? Feminists. Ruh-roh-reggy. Yeah. Oh my god. Bethesda Union Workers Rally. Oh, was there one? I didn't know about that. I gotta search that up. The girl bosses. Yeah, they put girl bosses in Halo. Which is like, what the fuck? You kidding me? It's so in your face too. There's like two things that happen, or at least the two most controversial things that are happening or have been brought up right now. The first is that what do you call it? You got girl bosses, or you have a girl boss in the game that wasn't there before. And she's just an unlikable bitch, but they think they really did something with their with the character there. The second thing that happened was that I think it started as like shits and giggles. People just wanted to try something out, but people noticed you can't kill the women NPCs in the game. Or at least not as easily as you can kill the men in the male NPCs in the game. Right? It's like it takes one shot to the head to kill the male NPCs, but to kill female NPCs, it takes like 10, maybe 20 shots. And it's such a slap in the face. It's such a in your face kind of thing that they are still injecting these woke DEI bullshit, what do you call it? Decisions. These gaming decisions. It's so fucking, it's so tiring. You know? It's so tiring. Women NPCs too OP. Yeah, you know, like, what the fuck? Oh my god. It's so oh, what's the word? The word escapes me in the moment. It's like they're so not bold. It's kind of like bold, but like they're so, their noses are pointing to the sky when they do it. Yeah, obviously, we're not gonna let the male gamer do these things. We're still gonna preach to them about how pretentious. Yeah, maybe that's the word. The cocky, pretentious. Yeah, something like that. It's like they got the fucking, ironically, they got the fucking balls to do this shit. They got the cheek to do this shit. Still, when they know very clearly that nobody wants this shit, nobody likes this shit. Oh my God. Once again, they are, in my observation, they are creating the modern audience. These little things, these short snippets of ideologies, they're still trying to create the modern audience. It's got to all burn to the fucking ground, man. It's going to go down. I mean, women's haters. You son of a bitch. That's funny. That's funny. Women's haters harder than male. Well, I mean, they're proving it. They're creating they're reinforcing the stereotype with these NPCs. Oh my god. Oh my god, it's so fucking funny. Indirect excessive violence to women, kind of hilarious in my opinion. Yeah, I mean, look, it's clearly done with an agenda. It is clearly done with an agenda. Right? It's what the journey that we've had up till this point clearly indicates that these decisions are deliberate for the purposes of the agenda, of the feminist anti-gamer chut agenda. It's got fucking Anita Sarkeesian written all over this, man. I'm telling you. Somebody look in the credits. Is her name there? I wouldn't be surprised if it was. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh. Imagine if they did the opposite. They would be screaming at the top of their lungs, non-stop. If you could kill the women in Halo, the women NPCs in Halo, in one shot to the head, but the men took like 5. We're talking NPCs here. We're not talking enemy units. My God. My goodness. You know what? You know what's crazy? I heard Odysseus is making millions. I heard that too. I think I read like a headline somewhere. Well, first of all, if true, that's unfortunate. Because that just shows that people are still willing to buy into this slop so long as you got the right names attached to it, which is probably why they got Christopher Nolan to do it, if I'm being honest. Oh, sorry, here we go. So much for equality. So much for equality. Yeah. So much for equality. Either let the male NPCs take 5 to 10 shots to get killed as well, or let the women get killed in one. There is no in between. You know what I'm saying? My goodness. What was I was talking about? What We're talking about. I'm losing my train of thought here. Halo. Women. Oh yeah, did you see that? Did you see somebody? What do you call it? Took like an image of Jerma, and they hovered it over a screenshot of Cortana from the Halo demake that just came out. Did you see that one? Let me see if I can find it for you. It was fucking funny. Oh my god. Let me see here. It was so funny too when I came across this shit. Okay, here's one. It's another example. Where is it? I know it's here somewhere. Oh yeah, and then we can watch like the difference. Oh my god. Okay, I got it. Okay, here we go. Let me share screens. Studio mode, stream PC, window capture. All right. Okay, we got it. All right, could you see this? Did you see this? Oh no, it skipped. Okay. Look at this. That. Oh shit. So stupid. Oh man. Okay, hold on. Let me unmute the desktop audio. It might be copyright music. Okay, never mind. I'll just mute the thing. Okay, so stupid. Illuminati confirmed, yeah. You know, but there was something off about her face. I mean, the fact that first of all, it wasn't her redesign in this re-release of Halo. She's not as attractive as she used to be in previous games. But there was something off about it, and you just couldn't put your finger on it until somebody did this, and then you go, okay, yeah, now it all makes sense. Damn, Cortana is scout from TF2. Yeah. Oh my god, that is so unfortunate. Oh man, yeah, you know, so that explains it really quickly. It's so stupid. Oh man. Oh, that's so funny. Okay. Okay, here's another one. Right? Look at that. It's like they didn't make her too masculine, but they did make her a little more androgynous. It's intentional. I mean, look at it. Because they couldn't stand her being prettier than those involved in the demake. Yeah, exactly. I mean, that's typically the case, right? Wasn't there that meme? You know, the guy walks up to a poster featuring the latest female game character and an ugly-ass looking piece of work. And then he goes, oh, why are the characters so ugly nowadays? And then the developer comes out looking exactly like it. My goodness. Look at that. Cortana used to be great, man. Cortana from Halo 4 and 5, I think that was the peak of her design. More in 4, because I think you don't really see her as often in 5. I mean, 5 you play as Locke, which is fucking boring to me. Oh my god, trying to make her realistic and fell into the uncanny valley. No, it's not about making her realistic, man. It's about making her unattractive. It's intentional. It's intentional. Once again, pattern recognition. Oh my goodness. How do I? There you go. Okay. And then here's another one. Okay, so this is one of the infamous clips of like quote unquote girl boss, you know, Sergeant Girl Boss. Ugh. Okay, hold on. Let me lower the volume. You don't get ears blasted away. Right, let me know if you got audio. You got audio? I think you got audio. I think she was grading too. Oh yeah, Cortana from 1, 2, and 3 was perfect. She was the perfect companion in my personal opinion. Audio, yes, audio. Okay, here we go. Should I full screen this? It's so blurry. Can I change the quality? 720. Well, that's the best we got. It's kind of too blurry for my taste. Okay, let's just play this. So cool. It's a woman on top, by the way.
Thanks. Spartans aren't the only badasses in the UNSC. So, did you take out the Prophet?
Negative.
Whatever the Covenant's working on here needs to be stopped before it can go any further. We need to destroy this ship.
Why is she taking a spot? Fuck
Oh no! Oh no! Ah!
Now would be a very good time to leave.
Punch it.
Ah, sir.
My God. You see the difference? You see the difference? You see the fucking difference? Oh my God. Master Chief was this legendary figure. This figure, like if he walked into the room, you would feel like you had nothing else to worry about. That's how important he was. That's how important and how meaningful his presence was whenever he was around the UNSC troops. And then now, you got people like this bitch over here. It's probably some self-insert, let's be honest. So cringe. Exactly, it's so cringe. That's why nobody likes it. Here we go. So this is the exact same scene. Okay? Halo Combat Evolved 2001. Halo Combat Evolved anniversary, 10 years later. And then 15 years later. Oh, man. Can you spot the difference? Oh, my God. Oh, my God. It's so obvious, dude. Oh, blackwashing? Oh, no. You're a bigot, son. It's not blackwashing. Obviously, that white dude that was bald, that white skinhead, is now a black trans woman. Oh, my God. You're a bigot for noticing, son. Oh, my God. Poor guy. Yeah, he lost his job, son. My God. He probably didn't take the vax during COVID, and so he wasn't let on the ship. You know? Oh, my God. What a tragedy. What a tragedy. This is what we're dealing with. You just don't like women. We all wanted to be Halo. Well, we all wanted to be Master Chief, but yeah, I get what you mean. He killed aliens and wasn't afraid of anything. Yes, that was the point. It was supposed to make you feel powerful. You know, it was supposed to, the immersion was letting the player feel like they were the Master Chief, like they were important. Because Master Chief is important in the Halo franchise. That was the whole point. Yes. Yes. Put a chicken in and make her black and gay. Oh, my God. My God. And then they tell you that we're just, what's the word for it? Crazy. We're crazy for noticing these things. No, we're not. We see the pattern you refuse to see. Oh. So annoying. I can't believe they're still doing this in 2026. Well, I mean, obviously they would. Obviously they would. It's so ingrained into the company, into Microsoft, this ESG, DEI stuff, even though they've they say that they shut it down, they just rebranded it, let's be honest. It's still running rampant. It's still around in Square Enix as well, let's be honest. You know what I'm saying? It's in all these companies that take BlackRock money. Keep your original copies of the franchises, man. Don't get the remakes. They're just demakes. What a fucking tragedy. The Warlock's a better character than her. Oh my God. Exactly. Fucking-exactly. They want to take away our heroes and replace them with cringe. It's horrible. Let the industry burn and crumble. Exactly. Holy shit. They co-opted our favorite franchises. Everything's gay and lame now. It's gone. The last good game that you played in your favorite franchise, take it as the final game in that franchise. Anything that came after doesn't count. My goodness. Pull a George Lucas and make this slop the only thing available. I'm not buying the remakes. Yep. Me neither. Me neither. My goodness. That's part of why Yeah, exactly. Okay, so this one, once again, it all ties back. That's part of why PS6 not having discs is so bad. It's all by design. It's all by design. It's so that you are forced to accept that you slop with no way out of it. You can't, they don't want you playing games that were great. They want the previous generation of video games to disappear once and for all. It's so that when the new modern audience comes, they don't know what they missed. That's the whole, it's rewriting history. We're in the middle of it, in my personal observation. People looking forwards to Wolverine and GTA gonna have a rude awakening. Hard agree. Right, I've read somewhere, I lost the article, but I read somewhere that because of modern politics, certain decisions were changed in GTA 6 to like tone it down or dumb it down. It's one of the reasons why the original writers not just the original writers, but like the OG Rockstar team, the people who were responsible for like some of the crude jokes in GTA, they're not there anymore. So annoying. GTA 6 and Wolverine are going to sell a lot, though. I hope it does. Because it's going to contribute to the crash. Right? It's like, what was it? In the first few hours, GTA 6 pre-orders racked up to like $1 billion. And then what's going to happen is, hopefully, everyone starts selling their games at $100, including Wolverine. And basically what's going to happen is that everyone's not going to be able to afford any other game except GTA 6 and Wolverine. And then they're going to realize that all that money they spent was to buy below average, like below mid shit. And then they're going to regret. And then the rest of us, we're just going to play Pal World or something. Tinos' laugh is still better than all her lines combined. Yeah. It's so fucking lame. It's such cringe dialogue. You know, some blue hair, nose piercing, septum piercing, what do you call it? Eyebrow piercing feminist, overweight feminist wrote that shit because that's her fantasy. That's her fantasy. And the literal fucking bitch mate cucks that allowed this shit to go through, the guys that allowed this shit to go through, they're not doing these fucking women any favors by allowing their feminist slop to go through. This agenda to keep being pushed in video games. It doesn't do anyone any fucking favors, son. What was the numbers on SteamDB? Let me see if I can find it. Let me see. No, not price history. I don't want price history. I want concurrent players. Ooh, that's not good. Okay, what's the current players? Charts. Here we go. All right. Here we go. Look at this. It's got a 65% with 8,000 reviews. Fucking Halo, dude. Are you kidding me? Fucking Halo has a 65% rating. Halo. My God. And its all-time peak was 25,000 players on Steam. 6,400 right now. It's only going to get worse from here. They did not make profits re-releasing this game. And I'm glad they didn't. If these are the numbers. And this is the sentiment. Good. Is it higher than Destiny 2 now? I think Destiny 2 still got like a healthy amount. Let me see. Here we go. Concurrent players right now. 33,000. All-time high, 316. It's got like what? 5 times the players? And Destiny 2 is being discontinued. Let's not forget. How many people play Halo Reach? I don't know. Halo Reach originally released on the Xbox 360. I want to say 360. So we don't really know what was the peak concurrent players, but we can search the Steam re-release. Wait, is it DLC? Wait, what? Oh, it's the Master Chief Collection. Okay, so it's hard to tell. It's hard to tell. Because it's part of the Master Chief Collection. Is this right? Reviews. These are reviews. Oh, here we go. Oh no, this is a Twitch stats. Okay, it's hard to tell. I think they don't know. Let's see the Master Chief Collection. Master Chief Collection. Here we go. 161,000 players. Peak. 4,000 right now. 4,600 right now. I remember Reach had a really good story. I think Reach was like the pinnacle of Halo, if I'm being honest. Halo narrative writing. Destiny 2 refugees migrating into Warframe. Oh my god, Dorosan. Oh my god, please, please. If you are a Warframe player, right? Gatekeep your fucking game from the Destiny 2, what do you call it? The toxic Destiny 2 players. Every game that shuts down has toxic people in its community that joins the refugees. Don't let them ruin Warframe. Don't let them. Accept the Destiny 2 players who want a good time, who want their time, money, intelligence respected, like the way Bungie should have respected them. These people who want Warframe to succeed, welcome them in. But anyone else who has any other fucking plans for Warframe, the people who want to co-opt Warframe, who want to change it from within, the fucking cancer that will rot the game from the inside, keep them out. Dato already jump into the Warframe train. Oh my god. My god. Premium edition upgrade for Halo is 46% rating. Whoa, that's insane. Oh my god. Please do not let Warframe turn into modern Final Fantasy 14. Don't let the toxic people ruin that shit for you. Oh my god. All those fucking Warcraft refugees that came into FF14 creating all sorts of fucking furry RP servers. ERP servers. Oh. And then they start fucking claiming every character's gay and whatnot. And then the writers actually turn certain characters moving in a specific direction. And then you got the latest patch where nothing made fucking sense. And things happen for no good fucking reason. Oh my god. My goodness. Pretty sure many were surprised that Warframe treated them better than Destiny ever did. Yeah, it's a repeat of what happened to the Warcraft refugees in Final Fantasy XIV. Please protect what you hold dear. Let the people who would respect it in, but keep the ones who have any other plans out. Remember, gatekeeping is good. You want people that want your interest and hobby to thrive. You let them in, because these are the people that will keep your hobby alive. The rest just want to change it for themselves. I want to see the refund rate on Halo, but this info is unavailable. Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, nobody will let you know the refund rate, especially if it starts beating sales. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Anyway, we're going to go on a short 5-minute break. We used to do this for ads on Twitch, but, we don't really get ads on Twitch. So instead, we're just going to go on a 5-minute break. And then, grab a cup of water, go to the bathroom. Don't go too far. We'll be right back. Stay cool, everybody. back. We're back. Everybody had a good break? Was that 5 minutes? I lost count. I wasn't keeping track. Was that 5 minutes? Oh, well. Anyway. Grab a drink. I don't think Admiral's joining us. Let me check Discord. Yep. I don't think anyone's joining us. It's just gonna be you and me. Unfortunately. Oh well. We got a couple more topics that I want to cover today. What's the first one? Yes, we were talking about Square Enix. Yeah, it's a good segue. We can go to the Final Fantasy VII remake topic, a rebirth, Final Fantasy VII rebirth censorship. But we'll give it like a minute to let people join back. We don't want to move forward without them. There hasn't been. Sorry. Let's hide this one. Let's hide this one. 1, 2. Oh. Uh-oh. Okay. All right. Anyway, what were we talking about before we went on break? I can't remember. Shit, what were we talking about? Let me go back to the comments. Warframe. Okay. Yeah. Warframe. No. What do you call it? Halo and Destiny 2 Refugees. Yeah. Destiny 2 Refugees. That was what we're talking about. Yes, and gatekeeping. Right. That's how we got to the topic of Final Fantasy 14. Right. Yes, please, gatekeep. If there's any Warframe fans right now and you belong to any Warframe community, please take this warning from a Final Fantasy 14 player who could do nothing but watch as the refugees came. And the fucking toxicity was not called out. And they ruined Final Fantasy 14. What a fucking drop from Shadowbringers. What a fucking failure from Ann Walker. Oh my god. Please. How our voices, the voice of reason was drowned out by the vocal minority who wanted their fucking Hrothgar ERP catboy ass fucking cafes. Oh, shit. Oh my god. Yeah. Yep. But I've heard that Warframe devs are very generous in terms of their, what do you call it? Their kindness to the players. Like, didn't they have that one live stream many years ago where they actually asked the players of Warframe, like, what would be a reasonable price for the DLC or like paid content that they were going to release? Like, they asked their community, like, what would you be willing to pay for the paid content? And then they took like the most popular consensus. You know? Am I wrong? I remember bumping into the live stream. That live stream like many years ago. I think it was during COVID or something. I stopped playing around the time of the 1999 release, but I still keep an eye on the new updates. And yeah, definitely going to continue gatekeeping so we can retain only those who respect the game. Yeah, exactly. Do just that, please. That one player in Final Fantasy 14 called Doorstop. What? There's a player in Final Fantasy 14 called Doorstop? Speaking of players of Final Fantasy 14, there was this one Final Fantasy 14 streamer who has been streaming Final Fantasy 14 for like years. He's like one of the oldest OG players in Final Fantasy 14. I forgot what his name was, but it's this bald guy that does like extreme raids. And he's like one of the Final Fantasy 14 figureheads in the community, right? Because he's just been in it for so long. And he's done so much content with it. And he made a comment about how the voice actor for the latest expansion, the really badly written character Wook Lamont, jokingly called Woke Lamont, because the voice actor was trans, right? And for no other reason, like if he was a good voice actor, sure, but he was a terrible voice actor. His voice sucked in the English dub. I don't play the English dub, I play the Japanese dub, but I saw the cutscenes of the voice actor dubbing the character Wook Lamont in English, and I went, oh my God. Oh my God, how is this acceptable? Xenos' Vex, it might have been him. This sounds familiar. Xenos, yeah, it might have been him. But basically, he just made a comment, like a passing comment. Oh, the voice actor for Wook Lamont sucks. Ugh. Just like a passing comment. It wasn't anything mean. It was just like a personal opinion, right? He didn't say like, oh, trans voice actor. Oh, he didn't say something like that. He just went, well, it just sucks. Did a terrible job. And while he was streaming live, he got fucking, what he got? Like, not disqualified. He got taken out of the game by a game moderator, put into like the game moderator room, where he was then suspended. Like they wanted to embarrass him on stream. It's like, whoa. Is he not allowed to share his opinion? Are you fucking kidding me? That's all it took to get this guy who has been playing your game for years. I dare say a decade almost, if not more. That's all it takes. All you got to do is just talk shit about your trans voice actor that didn't do a good job, how he shared his personal opinion, a respectable personal opinion. It wasn't derogatory or anything like that. It was just how he felt about the voice acting in the game. That's all it took. That's all it took for you to shit on him and embarrass him on stream. Right. And I'm supposed to believe that Final Fantasy XIV is not captured. Get the fuck out of here. Straight to jail. Yeah, exactly. Straight. Yes, exactly. Straight to jail. Fucking A, I swear to God. And there was also that one incident, like, so in Final Fantasy XIV, you can create, what's the word for it? You can create guilds, right? They're called free companies. And so people create free companies all the time for all sorts of shitty ass reasons. It's where you get the furry ass fucking cafes, the furry gay cafes. You get all the ERP cafes, people selling in-game cash for role play sex with your Final Fantasy XIV character. It's fucking wild. Anyway, so you got like hundreds, dozens and hundreds of these ERP, these like pro-LGBT, gay, lesbian, all these like free companies, right? And nobody fucking bats an eye, no matter how much we talk about it or complain about it or report it, for illicit content. But one person made a free company with the name, something along the lines, I'm paraphrasing here, but something along the lines of, this is a woke free company. If you don't agree with the furry, woke, LGBTQ shit, join my free company and we can have a good time together. They fucking hounded that free company non-fucking stop. They jumped on that thing like it was a fucking nuke that was about to go off. And they wanted to stop it from going off. I'm not sure what came off of it, but I know there was so much fucking noise about that one free company. They got reported and whatnot. Over and over, they were harassed. Like the people who joined the free company and the people who, who created the free company, they were being targeted, son. Because when you create a free company, right, there's this website called the Lodestone, which is like a Final Fantasy XIV website. like a database. And so you can find any and all free companies that have been created, and you can see all the members who were part of it. You can see the creators, like no private information, but basically you can just see who are the members of the company, right? And so like they were using this information to harass the players who were part of this company, this free company, woke free, politics free. Yeah, I think it was something like politics free. Like maybe it wasn't specifically woke free, but something like politics free company, something along those lines. That was the whole point of the free company, to get away from all of this shit. And they fucking attacked it. They attacked it like, what do you call it? Like what white blood cells to a virus. It was so fucking, the hypocrisy was so fucking obvious. And these are the people that they try to accommodate to in Final Fantasy XIV, especially in the Western side of things. So annoying. So fucking annoying. I just wanted Final Fantasy XIV to be great, man. Bring back the days of Shadowbringers, where there was nothing about politics. There was no fucking agenda. There was no fucking, what do you call it? Modern audience bullshit. It's just a fun game with great story writing. That's it. Anyway, let's go to Final Fantasy XIV. Final Fantasy VII's censorship. Hoo-ha. Here we go. This is from Niche Gamer. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth artist says Tifa's swimsuit was difficult to approve. Ooh, that's not good. Here we go. Square Enix applied internal ethical guidelines when designing the beachwear worn by Cloud, Aerith, Tifa, and other characters in Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Newly translated development comments appear in the English edition of Final Fantasy VII Rebirth's Material Ultimania, which were shared by Megaphil X on X. Character artist Roberto Ferrari explained that the team avoided placing excessive emphasis on the cast's bodies when creating their Costa del Sol outfits, which is basically the swimsuits, right? The swimsuits, this is a quote now, the swimsuits worn by Cloud and the other characters were drawn in ways that didn't overly emphasize their figures, Ferrari said. This was done in accordance with, here we go, ethical guidelines and internal feedback. Just reading this pisses me off so much. This pisses me off so fucking much. Anyway, so you got like a comment within the image here. The requested content cannot be loaded. Please try again later. Okay, let's open the image in a new tab. It's too hot for Brave. All right, let's see what we got. Let's zoom in, son. Okay, it says here. Comments by Roberto Ferrari. The swimsuits worn by Cloud and the other characters were drawn in ways that didn't overly emphasize the figure. This was done in accordance with ethical guidelines and internal feedback. So that was the quote, right? This is from Taiju Hayasaka. For this version of Cloud, we doubled the polygon count for things like his hair, giving him much more detailed look. That's it, pushing the quality high, yada, 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 yada. Okay. So this is just passing comments. Back. And let's go here and close this. Okay. Continue. Similar considerations affected Aerith's pink mermaid costume. Oh, my God. According to Ferrari, the swimsuit was drawn in response to a request. This gets my blood boiling so much. To conceal her feminine curves as much as possible. Who's the fucking faggot that gave this fucking feedback? Who's this son of a bitch that needs to get fired? Who is he or her? Firing is E for everyone. Who is this person? Holy shit. It gets me pissed off so fucking much. Tifa's Shining Spirit beachwear was also went through several unsuccessful designs before receiving approval. I tried a lot of different things of her designs for Tifa's swimsuit. This is a quote again. But getting any of them approved was a real challenge, Ferrari explained. It's so fucking... I don't know. Since players can view the characters from all sorts of angles in the game, we had to keep certain things in check and not overemphasize her feminine figure. In the end, we settled on this design. On this white one here. Oh my god. Just reading is so annoying. I can imagine the face of the trash that thinks it was a human that did this. My goodness. Ah, yes, swimsuits are designed not to make the wearer look good. Exactly, exactly. You know who hates wearing swimsuits? People who look bad in swimsuits. That gives you a fucking idea of who these people might be, you know? Like what Hasashi said, you know? I can imagine the face of the trash that thinks it was a human who did this. I'm sorry. Am I reading this right? I'm sorry. I hope I didn't misrepresent your comment. I can imagine the face of the trash that thinks it was a human who did this. Are you saying that it was AI that made these recommendations, Hasashi? Is that what you're saying? I don't want to misrepresent you here. My God. Yeah, definitely fire their asses and ban them from working on games in the future. Unfortunately, in today's Western games industry, you fail upwards. You ruin a video game, you get put in a higher position. Ugh. That just shows you that this agenda is not natural. Because if this was a natural free market, these people would be out of a fucking job. All right, let me be clear. They would rightfully be out of a fucking job. Anyway, here we go. Despite these restrictions, each costume retained details connected to its wearer. Level designer Ichio Takami requested shorts for Cloud as a reference to Zack's appearance in Crisis Core Final Fantasy VII. Well, Tifa and Aerith received unique hairstyles and floral accessories. Yeah, but, you know, that's not the fucking point. The point is they were told to not be beautiful and sexy in a goddamn swimsuit. My English is bad, so I'm using a translator, but what I meant to say is that whoever this is a piece of trash who thinks they're human. Who thinks they're real people? Okay, I think are you saying that they're a piece of trash who thinks that they're real people that need to be censored? If that's what you're saying, 100% completely agree. But thank you for being here. I hope you're able to English. I hope you're able to enjoy these streams despite it being in completely in English. But thank you so much for joining us, despite the difference in language. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! It's so annoying. Here we go. Some online posts have attributed the rejected concept to Square Enix's internal ethics department. Yeah, here we go. This is the problem right here. This is the problem right here in every Western video game company. Right? If you want to save Western video game and you're a Western video game company, never instate an internal ethics department. And if you do have one, fire everyone and the person who recommended that a department like this should exist in the first place. Get rid of all their asses. They are the reason you're bleeding dry. However, Ferrari's published comment does not identify who handled the approval process, mention the ethics department, or reference environmental, social, and governance policies. They ain't fucking covering for him, son. Square Enix previously acknowledged internal ethics guidance when discussing Tifa's primary design for Final Fantasy VII Remakes in 2019. Nevertheless, the new Ultimania passage does not confirm that the same department directed the swimsuit revisions. It's not about the same department or not. The problem is that they're there. They're there. That's the fucking problem. You got to get rid of them. Doesn't matter if they're part of the department. If they're not part of the department and they're making this comments, it's an indication that it's fucking spreading. And it needs to go. I understand enough to participate in the stream, so it's not a problem. It's just writing that's the problem for me. All right, well, I'm glad you're able to enjoy the stream nonetheless. Thank you so much for being here. You see what I mean? This is the shit that we're dealing with. Oh my god. Now you know why Tifa wears a sports bra when she originally did not. Now you know why they covered her clothes. No, they gave her extra clothing after the game released. Oh. Oh my god. Oh my god. And that's it. That's what we're dealing with. That's what we're dealing with. That's why we're all tired. That's why we're all we just don't care anymore. You know? The most powerful thing that we can do as a consumer is nothing. Like literally, do nothing. Don't buy. Just sit down, enjoy shit that has been released in the past. I think there was a survey that was done. Like 90, 80 or 90, I think it was 90, 80 or 90% of players today are playing games from before 2020, 20 or 2018. Like we're playing like our old catalog of games. We're not buying games that released today. You know? You got outliers like GTA 6 and Call of Duty, but even those, I mean, GTA 6 is in for a rude awakening, if not the rude awakening itself. But games like COD, Call of Duty, Battlefield, these are yearly slops. They captured the audience. Oh my God. Every game wants to be like them. Every game wants to be something else. None of the games want to be original anymore. I have plenty of juicy curves for me, thanks to Pal World. Yeah. Pal World. God, what's number for Pal World in the moment? Let's see. Pal World. What was it? SteamDB. Pal World Prize History. Nope. I want charts. Here we go. My God. This is the Pal World Steam charts. Concurrent players right now, 484,000. All-time peak, 2 million. Oh my God. And let's not forget, Pal World sells for half the price, if not slightly lesser, than modern game releases. Halo Evolved released at like what, $70? Pal World released at $30. Be Pal World. In a video game world of Halo Evolved, be a Pal World. Be fun. Be affordable. Be respectful to your players. My goodness. Ugh. And here's a piece of news that I wanted to show you. As to which basically proves my observation, or rather reinforces my observation, that the gaming industry is about to die, and from the ashes, indies will rise. Let me see, where is it? Is it this one? Nope. This is Sony Physical. Here we go. This is from Pirate Nation. 2 developers just spent 4 months making Sir, We Have an Orc Problem, which is the title of the game, and it's already become one of Steam's biggest indie success stories. The tower defense game, which is a genre that hasn't been made too often, has earned over $360,000 in its first 24 hours and launched as the 15th best-selling game on Steam. The developers spent only around $200 on paid marketing, and their previous game made just $30,000 over 9 months. This is the future of video games. This is where it's at. Indie developers who got it right. They want to make a fun game. They make it affordable. They respect your time. They respect your wallet. They respect your intelligence. They just want you to have fun. That's it. It's not about having a $500 million budget. It's not about having Hollywood actors. It's not about having microtransactions. It's not about, what's the word for it? It's not about having big names tied to your video game in terms of like companies and brands and sponsorships. Just be fun. That's all we ask for. Just be fun. And good on them. Sir, we have an orc problem. I might check it out. Terraria is another fun one since both of these games crossed over with each other. I don't know. I got my doubts about Terraria. Terraria bought into the agenda thing. Hold on. Was it Terraria? Yeah, it was Terraria. Yeah. When it was the cool thing to do, they got rid of male and female and they put body type A and body type B. And then when that was no longer cool anymore, they put back male and female. And then they made the character designs for the character sprites are so fucking Tumblr androgynous Tumblr slop. Oh my God. Let me see if I can find it. So I don't trust Terraria one bit. Is it a fun game? Probably. You know, people say it is. Yes. Did it sell a lot? Definitely. Not going to deny that. But despite that, I don't trust Terraria's developers, their principles, or their integrity. I mean, another running joke is this is the last update. Yeah, you know, I'm just saying. I don't trust the principles and the integrity of the developers. So they don't have my vote. Let me see. Terraria character portraits. Let me see if I got this. Come on. Show me. Are these it? I think these are it. Let me see if this is like legit. All right. Hold on. Is this? No, this is too blurry. Let me see if I can find like a good one. Nah, that's too blurry too. Why are they all blurry? I haven't played Terraria in like 14 years. So sad to hear that they went in that direction. Well, you know, it's when things get difficult that people show their true colors. You know what I'm saying? And to think about principles and integrity, they cost nothing. But once you put a price on them, you can never buy them back. Here we go. I think I got it. Is this the one? Is this like fan made? Hold on. I think this might be fan made. Okay, this might not be the one. Let's see. Yeah, I think this is fan made. Are these like fan profiles? I don't know what's really and what's not. I don't want to misrepresent here. All right, give me a moment. I think this might be it. Yeah, okay, I think this might be it. Yes. Okay, open image in new tab. Here we go. Could always just check oh, that's a good one. Yeah, why didn't I just do that? I could just go to the wiki. Okay. I was just going under Brave image search results. Okay, Terraria wiki. Here we go. Terraria official Terraria wiki. Okay, you got like a character page here. Biomes, mechanics, NPCs. Here we go. If I click NPCs, will it show me? Okay, yeah, okay. For reference, okay. I'll just. It's too small. It's way too small, and you got to click like so many fucking buttons in order to get one. Okay, open image, new tab. Okay, so this is the. Okay, get out of here, Adobe. All right, here we go. You know what else has Terraria? Pal World. Ah, yes. They collabed, did they not? Here we go. All right. Already, you might pick up a few. Like, if you don't know what the Tumblr, do you know what? Okay, do you guys know what? Okay, just to make it clear. Okay, I might get porn if I search Tumblr style. All right, give me a second. So just for reference, all right? This was so notorious back in the day. The Tumblr art style. Yep. Searching Tumblr art style gives you porn. Okay, hold on. Let me see if I can find like a good representation. Tumblr art style. What's a good representation? Aha! Okay, this is an oversimplification, but it's good enough. Rando hiding his Tumblr. I don't think I had Tumblr back like before they shut down the porn. No, I don't think I had Tumblr. No. Okay, let me see. Let me see if this is it. What's a good? Okay, okay. Oh shit. Okay. I think this might be a good example. No. That's not it. I need something more clear. Okay, I think this might be a good example. Okay, here we go. They never shut down the porn. They were just really bad at identifying it. Did they? I thought they outright just banned it, right? Like there was like a whole blanket sweep, which is why Twitter Twitter started to like rot because all the Tumblr refugees came to Twitter, and then there were no gatekeepers, and so the thing just fucking crashed. Okay, do I have porn on this? No. Okay, good. I don't want to make that same mistake I did with who's that girl, that furry character. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Okay, so just for reference, this is a good summary of the Tumblr style, right? Like this character, right? You know, and this whole host of collages. This is basically the Tumblr style. It's notoriously identifiable, especially back in the day in the early 2010s. You know, back when Rando was starting out, and I was still exploring what style Rando should be in. You know, I was trying out all sorts of different things. And one of the infamous styles that was out there was the Tumblr art style. And this is a good, I guess you could say, summary. It's not the most comprehensive summary, but I think this captures the Tumblr feel really well. Like it's a good like mishmash of what the Tumblr style is in general. Steven Universe. Yeah, so Steven Universe was also really popular during the Tumblr style era, right? They did ban it because Google Marketplace didn't allow porn. I've seen this invade my Pinterest feed one time. Yeah, okay, so it still runs around. It's just not as prevalent as it used to be anymore. But the thing about this style is that it's usually drawn, the characters are drawn more androgynous looking. Like it's really I guess the term is like queer coded. You know what I'm saying? Whenever you see a drawing, like it was the general consensus at the time. If you see somebody draw like this, there was a good chance the person was either part of the LGBT community or it's somebody that what do you call it? Assigns themselves to a certain sexuality that's not straight. You know, these are just the stereotypes of the people who drew in this style. And they were stereotypes for a reason, right? I don't say this derogatively or maliciously. This is just the observation and the understanding of the style of the time. And so now that you know what the Tumblr style is, a more or less, right? Once again, something like this, something like this. I think this is a bad faith, what do you call it? Bad faith reference, but you know, now that you know what that is, if we go back to the Terraria portraits, you know, you can sort of feel the Tumblr vibes coming from it. You know what I'm saying? It's not a jab, it's just an observation, right? And when you look at certain characters, you can already tell. The pattern recognition kicks in, right? You can tell certain characters are androgynous on purpose. You know, they got hints of them being either male or female, but in general, it's a lot more, you can't tell vibes. You know, let's like discount like the clear furries, you know, like those and the monsters. Let's just put them aside. But you look at everyone else. You just go through them one by one. You sort of get the Tumblr feel to it. You know what I'm saying? So this is my observation of the Terraria character design, which then leads to my next point. I'm not surprised that they did what they did when it was the popular thing to do to partake in the social norm, which was the affirmation of the agenda. Back in the day. And then they changed back. They wanted to distance themselves for it, but you stained yourself. You already let people know who you are. In fact, you have caused both sides of the aisle to now look at you with distrust. Because by reverting back to male and female, Terraria basically betrayed the people they were trying to pander to. And so that's why I say I don't trust Terraria's developers. It's just my personal opinion and observation. So go play Pal World or something. Or that new game we talked about. So unfortunate. Oh well. It's their choice, their game. What else do I want to do? There's one more story. Yes, it's the Blue Archive thing. Anyone here play Blue Archive? I think mostly because it's linked to lore. Shimmer changes views of NPCs and even genders for some, and it was before all the wokeness. Yeah, but to change your characters from male and female to type A and type B, that's not lore tied anymore. That goes beyond lore. Let's be honest. Wasn't there that drama with Steven Universe as well? What do you call it? What was it? One of the voice actresses, I think, for the character Pearl. Like she turned out to be like conservative or something like that. And then when people found out, they started like attacking her, started like throwing her under the bus, essentially. They made like fan art of the Steven Universe characters killing the character that was voiced by this conservative individual, this conservative voice actress. How loving and tolerant, am I right? My goodness. I used to play, but I didn't link my account, so I can't transfer my stuff to the Steam version. Right. Well, for now, keep it that way. I don't play it, but I love the Blue Archive character design. So do I. I play the game though. I play Blue Archive. I didn't play Blue Archive, but I saw Doujinshi. Yeah, everyone has. You're not the only one, right? Well, it doesn't seem like too many people here play Blue Archive, so maybe this story is not too relevant. So it's not too relevant to everybody else, so maybe we'll not talk about it. Basically, they changed the gacha system, and it sucks now. And so there's I think Blue Archive is currently sitting at a mostly negative review on Steam. My goodness. I don't play, but I appreciate the smut that follows. Yeah, everybody does. Not just you. Especially those that call lolicons pedophiles. You know for a fact they have Blue Archive shit in their hard drives. Let's be honest. Except in their case, by their standards, you know what they are? You know what they are. Self-projection. My God. Oh my God, is this real? Is this real? Reminds me of that one time a YouTuber was a Steven Universe fan and he was talking bad about a dying kid spoiling an episode that didn't come out yet on Twitter. I mean, well, first of all, what was the kid doing spoiling it for everyone else? Like, how did the kid spoil it for everyone else. If he was in the hospital, didn't he like record himself spoiling the episode for everybody else? The homework file. Hmm? He had to make an apology about that. Okay. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty fucked up. You're an asshole for what's the word for it? Talking shit about a dying kid. But how did the dying kid spoil the episode for everyone else? That's my question. I'm more curious about that. Well, I talked about a scene on Twitter. Really, that's all it took to piss this Steven Universe guy off? Well, fuck him. Because Steven Universe was truly a mistake. I don't know. I don't know enough about Steven Universe. Only the community that surrounds it, the fan art that came off of it, and basically the what do you call it? The South Cali. I think it was called South Cali art style. That was fucking everywhere. I think it's still prevalent today, but it was really going around back then. What was it? Steven Universe. What was the other one? The Amazing World of Gumball, and then what was the Disney one that had like Mabel and the other guy with Uncle Stan or something like that? What was it? Gravity Falls. That was another one. Oh my god. There you go. The louder they complain, the greater the chance they have terabytes of Blue Archive content on their hard drive. Yeah, exactly. Except the difference is they don't see it as anime characters, according to their standards. Once again, Gravity Falls. Yeah, exactly. Cal art style. There we go. Cal art style. California art style. Exactly. My goodness. Blue Archive's got a good story, and the changes to the gacha system is regrettable, but at least they still give us 80 plus pools a month, so 200 pity is still pretty easy to hit. Well, the problem is that they made they made a change that was clearly in favor of greed, right? You can't deny that it's in favor of greed because it rewards you for pulling more, not less, right? And the core difference is that if you pulled as much as the new system, you would get more bang for your buck. Like, how do I say this? The new system sucks because it's worse for free-to-players. You have to pull more to get your money, to get your pool's worth, basically. Gravity Falls is awesome. Creator made an elaborate red herring to keep fans from predicting the ending. Ooh, really? I didn't know about that. I mean, I watched the show, but I didn't, like, finish it. But I know how it ends because I just jumped into the last episode. Oh, my God. Yeah, but it's unfortunate, like, that's why right now Blue Archive, everyone's, like, pissed off. Because, what was his name? Patrick Soderlund? The EA guy? Like the chairman from EA who was in charge of Battlefield 5, you know, the guy who infamously said that if you're not going to buy the woke Battlefield 5, then just don't buy the game, go play something else. And then nobody bought Battlefield 5. And then he left the company because he didn't want to take blame for Battlefield 5 crashing. And then they hired him at Nexon in February. And then 6 months later, which is an appropriate amount of time to get some changes done and to get some changes implemented, all of a sudden, Blue Archive now changes its gacha system to be more fucking greedy, to reward you for rolling more instead of less, unlike the old system. You know, and then if you do get the character that's limited, that's currently on limited run, you get a fucking advertisement banner telling you to spend real money to buy more. Let's put it like more gems, quote unquote, to level up the character. You know, not quote unquote, but let's call them gems for the sake of generality, right? When you get the character that's currently on limited run, they slap you with an advertisement saying, hey, if you spend real money, you can upgrade your character even further. How about you do that? Which has never happened in Blue Archive before, up until this point. My goodness. well, that's how probabilities go. More chances is more chances. The money angle is what truly sucks. Yep. Like, nobody's saying, like, what people are pissed off about isn't the fact that now you get... Okay, so the old system, for those of you who aren't familiar with Blue Archive, basically it's a gacha game. And the old gacha system works like this. Every roll that you do in Blue Archive gets you 1 ticket, right? If you roll 200 times and you did not get the character, you would have accumulated 200 tickets. If you accumulate 200 tickets, you get to exchange those tickets for the limited character, right? So that's called the pity system. Now, whenever Blue Archive runs limited characters, they typically run 2 limited characters at a time. So, how does this work? If you are someone who's rolling for the limited character, and you got the limited character, one of them, at roll 190, all you had to do was roll 10 more times, and you would be able to exchange the 200 tickets that you would have accumulated up to that point for the second character. So, for rolling 200 times, you are now rewarded with both limited characters. That's the best case scenario, right? The worst case scenario is that you roll 400 times, or rather, you roll 200 times, you're guaranteed to get the first character. And then if you roll another 200 times, there's a chance that you might get, the second character. Now, where the nuance is that if you rolled if you rolled any other rare character, it's basically just a bonus. If you got the limited character at roll 190, there is from roll 1 to roll 190, you had a chance to get other rare characters. And if you did, you weren't punished for it. In the new gacha system, if you rolled a character and you got to roll 100, you now have a 50-50 chance of getting the limited character or some other rare character. Right? And now, if you missed the 50-50 character, you got to roll 100 more times for you to get the limited character. So you are forced to roll 200 times in order to get the limited character. But if you want to exchange any tickets to get the second limited character, that's where the change, that's the change that got people so pissed. The ticket system is gone. It's gone. If you wanted to get the second character, you got to roll 400 times. You have to roll 400 times. It sucks. It fucking sucks. Previously, you could get both characters in 200 rolls. Now, it's like the minimum you got to do to have a good shot at getting 2 characters is 300 rolls. And worst case scenario, you have to roll 400 times. It's like if they did not get rid of the pity system, if they did not get rid of the ticket system, nobody would fucking complain. But they got rid of it because they don't want you to farm tickets to exchange for a character, because then you would roll less. They got rid of the ticket system. It's gone. It's gone. My God. So they're literally pulling against you. You'd have a chance for the banner character, pile on pity, the lost 50-50 sucks to be you, roll again. There is no pity. That's the problem. That's the greedy part. There is no pity. If you roll your character, and here's the thing, if you get the limited character in your rolls, the rolls are reset to 0, right? The so-called, it's now a milestone system. Previously, you collected tickets. Now, you collect rolls. If you reach 100 rolls and you did not get the character, you at 100 rolls, you get a 50% shot. If you miss the character, you keep rolling to roll 200. And here's the worst part. If you got the limited character at roll 190, the roll count resets to 0. And so if you want the second limited character, you at minimum, you got to get to roll 100 to have another 50-50 shot. And if you miss that character at the 50-50 shot, you got to go to 200. There is no pity system anymore. Like FGO, no pity. Yeah, exactly. If Blue Archive started this way, nobody would say anything. I guarantee you. The problem is we had a better system. And they changed it for something worse. And they preached it like it was fucking innovation. And then, what's the word for it? Only after backlash did they now say that, okay, there's a rebate system. We forgot to mention it. Fuck you, you forgot to mention it. It probably wasn't there before. You just got so much fucking backlash for the greed that you've introduced into the game that you had to create a rebate system. That's my opinion. That's so fucking annoying. It's so fucking... If they added a 50-50 at 100 but kept the spark system, everyone would be praising Yostar as God. Exactly. If they introduced this system, if they said, okay, at 100 rolls, you get a 50-50, and if you miss it, you got to roll 100 times, and then you get to 200, you get the limited character. But up until that point, you still get to collect tickets. Right? Nobody would fucking complain. Because now I am guaranteed to get a character at 100 rolls and 200 rolls. And if I don't get the character up until roll 200, I can exchange tickets. But they're not going to do that because that's too generous. Exclusively fashion or upgrade materials. What's happening here? They're literally pulling a Genshin. You'd have a better... yeah. Here we go. Yeah, the Genshin. Right. It's so annoying. It's clearly done out of greed. And it's like... Was it the director or the producer that made like a public apology? But it's basically a non-apology. I'm sorry you're upset, but we're going to keep the system. It's essentially the message. Which is why there's so much backlash now. Why? But, we're talking about Nexon here. So, is it really that surprising? This decision was just so weird all around. It's not weird. It's greedy. They don't want to admit to it. But it's just greed. It's just out of greed. It's pure greed. A lot of people are pushing blame onto Patrick Soderlund, the EA guy that recently got into Nexon as a chairman. I don't think it's him completely, but I know I know, my gut tells me that he definitely is involved in this somehow. But Nexon be greedy is also not new. We'll just have to wait and see. Global is not happy about this, and I'm glad they downvoted the game up until it's overwhelmingly negative, because that's the only way they'll see and listen. The problem is, can we maintain this? We got to keep it this way. We got to let them know that we will not participate in this. Both JP, KR, CN, and Global. They only listen to money. They don't listen to us, but they do listen to our wallets. They don't want... The thing these companies are afraid of the most is gamers realizing that they can just close the wallets. The weird part is it took them 5.5 years. Well, what's the recent change? If nothing changed for 5.5 years, something changed recently that caused them to make this decision. The most recent change was Patrick Soderlund being put into Blue Archive. Once again, he's the guy that was in charge of Battlefield 5, who made decisions that investors wanted for the game, not what gamers wanted for the game. He put all sorts of fucking microtransaction bullshit in Battlefield 5. He's the one that told you, if you don't like the game, go play something else. And people did. My goodness. It took so long for this to happen, and the game was performing exponentially better every year. Yeah. Greed. I don't think it was Patrick Soderlund completely. I believe there were others involved in this because, once again, Nexon is Nexon. Just saying. You see AI, RAM prices, NVIDIA shenanigans. Rolls got expensive. Yeah, rolling for Blue Archive characters, it takes up a lot of RAM. So we gotta up the price and heavily advertise to you. My goodness. If I'm being honest, the most generous gacha system I've ever come across is, honestly, Nikkei. Nikkei got us a victory. I think they have the most generous gacha system. It's not the most intuitive, but in my personal experience, is the most generous because, like, the rates, first of all, the rates of you getting the character are way higher than certain games. Like, if you wanted to get a rare character or the character that's currently limited on the limited banner, the limited release, other games have the character at like what 0.16 or 0.2 or some of them 0.5%. But for, what do you call it, Nikkei, it's like 1%. So already it's like twice, if not 10 times more likely for you to get a rare character. But to get a rare character in general, I think it's way higher too. And then whenever you roll for a character in Nikkei, you get to, like you get like a charge, like you get like a ticket, like a redeemable ticket. And here's the best the best part about it is this redeemable ticket lasts forever. You can use it for future banners that have yet to be released. Did you see that Korea's stock market crashed the same day or the day after BA made the announcement for this change? Really? Really? My goodness, is that true? I didn't know that. Oh, the stock prices are crashing hard in South Korea because of AI. From what I've heard, I'm not sure about the AI thing, but from what I've heard, it's because South Korean legislation, like lawmakers, they're actually suing companies that are part of this AI bubble thing because they say that they're artificially inflating prices for products because of the AI gold rush. And because of that, like Samsung, and what was the other one? Sinux or something like that. It's like it's a South Korea. It's like the largest South Korean technology company or something. Like both of them are being sued by the government because of like price, not gouging, but price fixing, I guess, like artificially raising the prices of their products. Ugh. I could be wrong, but it's because of these laws that the tech sector in South Korea has taken like a massive hit. That's usually, how stocks work, is any negative news causes people to sell. Fear selling. Because the housing market inflation was tied to the stock market inflation. Is that how it works in South Korea? The housing market is tied to the stock market? Interesting. Oh my God. Oh wow, we've been here for about more than 2 hours now. My bad. We usually try to keep the streams around 2 hours. But yeah, it seems like we went a little bit past. Here's a quick question. To the people here. And to like the people here on all platforms, right? Here's a quick question. Should I even ask this question? Would it be too spoilery? Let me think about it. Yeah, maybe not. I think it's too much of a spoiler. Okay. I won't ask. Sorry to put it. Sorry to be vague about it, but yeah, let's put it. Let's leave it there for now. Since Amro and Mike didn't join today, you're gonna show them the NTR commission off stream. If so, I hope you tweet about it. No, I'm gonna show it on stream. Right? I want it to be a live reaction. I think it's gonna be funny. All right, rando edge baiting. No. I'm sorry. I thought it would have been a good question to ask, but I think it might be too early to ask that question. So I'll wait a bit. You'll know what it is eventually, just not now. But then you're getting your own cup and flavor with gamer subs. Well, that's a numbers thing. I can't give you the exact specific numbers, but to keep it vague, it's basically like you got to prove to them that you're selling, like you're like people are buying your name and your brand using your code, code rando. And if they see the numbers as healthy, that's when you basically level up. You know what I'm saying? What's it related to? I guess I could give you a hint to the question that I wanted to ask. It's related to a little something that Amarul and I are working on, but I think it's too early to ask. So I'll hold on to that question. Don't worry. The flame is a Rando Rush. Rando Rush. Oh, I haven't heard that in a long time, dude. Oh my God. Rando Rush. When did I used to say that? Oh, that's... What was the context of me using this Rando Rush? I know it's when we were streaming video games, but I forgot. Was it when I'm doing like I don't think it's when I'm doing like a super attack or something. I think it's like when I'm doing... Am I just running into it? I can't remember. Oh, but Rando Rush. What a throwback. Rando Rush. My goodness. Rando going to become e-girl to gain favor to the owner of Twitch. I'm too old for that, man. I'm too old. Maybe if I make like a lowly character, maybe he might fall for it, but but let's be honest here. If I made a lowly character, he'd probably, like Dan Clancy, would probably go, "Oh, that's disgusting." Save. Oh my God. Allegedly. My opinion. My goodness. Speaking of the things you're working on, I've been enjoying the new animated series. Well, thank you for that. Thank you for enjoying the series. I'm sorry for missing out last week's episode. Once again, I just got so overwhelmed with work recently that I just had to halt everything else just to maximize time. But yeah, I'm glad you're enjoying it. I'm glad you're having fun. That's supposed to be a substitute For basically that was the main project, right? If anyone supported me on Fanbox or randomiz.com before I shut that down, um, basically the idea was to create like an animated series. Take as much time to create an animated series, and then release those episodes week by week. Every week. In order to create some sort like it's the next step that I wanted to take for Randoiz, right? Because up until this point, I've been making like random Randoiz videos that don't really have any direction or really give Randoiz an identity as to what the brand name or the channel name stands for, and and so I thought maybe making like an animated series would be the next step in establishing what the Randoiz brand stands for. It's like you can. I don't want to keep making like random videos that have no ties or meaning to anything. It's really disjointed, if I keep doing that. So I wanted to create like a proper streamlined identity for randos, a rando world. Yeah. Oh my goodness. To be honest, you're animating ads for gacha games, doing a 3D show, and your own personal animations. Yeah, so yeah. So like right now, Randoiz is slowly like it's I'm not sure if you noticed, but Randoiz is slowly turning into like a a gacha game animated channel, which is not what I want Randoiz to be. And the problem with making random videos with no streamlined like narrative plot or story, it's like the Randoiz videos are so far and few between, and the collaboration animations are more consistent because these companies, they have their events that happen every now and then. And so eventually what's going to happen was I foresaw the Randoiz channel eventually transforming into a gacha promotional channel instead, because that's going to be the consistent animation videos that get uploaded. And that's not what I wanted for Randoiz, right? Now, don't get me wrong, I enjoy making these animations, and I'm glad these people approach me for these opportunities because it's good money. It pays healthily. But I did not want to lose the Randoiz identity. So that's why I decided, like one of the major things I should do is, or rather one of the major things that I wanted to do was create an animated series for Randoiz. And, let's just see how it goes, see what the reception is, Oh my God, how to survive a guide of the early years in We Live in an MMO would be awesome. Right. So remember, We Live in an MMO is the main content for Randoiz, right? The web comic series that I made. Understand that that's the main content. If there's one thing that I want to do, that I want to finish before I die, it's that. It's that story. But I don't want to abandon Randoiz animations because I love animating. But in order to keep the lights on, the collaborations that I animate pay better. You know what I'm saying? And so the once again, going back to the original plan was to animate a series for Randoiz, an animated series for Randoiz, release everything weekly, as like a seasonal thing. And when that's done, focus entirely on the MMO series for the remainder of the year. Unfortunately, we are already in August. Oh. And so, like, juggling between We Live in an MMO and the Randoiz animations, be it the Randoiz animated series or the promotional animations for these games or other IPs. It's how do I say this? Juggling between these two creates like a content release gap because I'll be working on We Live in an MMO for like a month, let's say. And then it takes longer than a month to get it complete. So like 1 month goes by, there's nothing released, and then I go, okay, well, I don't want to abandon Randoiz animations, so I'm going to spend the second month working on animations. But it takes more than a month to complete the animations. So the second month goes by and no animation gets complete. And so I go back to We Live in an MMO because I don't want to abandon We Live in an MMO production. And so the third month goes by and nothing gets done. And then the fourth month comes along. And then I go, okay, well, now I'm just juggling between We Live in an MMO and Randoiz animated series because I can get a good chunk of work done every month. But because it requires, so much time to produce these things, juggling them every month doesn't get them done in 30 days. And so what happens is that you don't get any releases on Randoiz for like maybe 6 months or 7 months. And then you finally get an animated release. And then maybe 6 months after that, you get like a random, like the next We Live in an MMO chapter, which is why you get one chapter a year for the past couple of years. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. All right. There's so much in We Live in an MMO that I want to tell. There's so much that's been written down. There's so many characters that you don't even know exist that I want to show you. But I just like juggling all of these together just delays the next. Like being unable to juggle this effectively delays all of them. And so that's why this year I decided to shut down the monthly support program on randoiz.com and Fanbox, if you guys didn't know. That way, there's no mental pressure, no psychological stress of me not giving you your money's worth for your support as I juggle between the projects. And so now, basically, I can decide to work on something for a long time without having to worry about producing content for paid subscribers. Because if I don't produce, even if you're okay with me not showing or producing anything for your paid support, it doesn't sit well with me. Which is why that's where the psychological stress comes from. Because I feel like I'm defrauding you. I think that's the word for it. I'm conning you. Right, give me your money. You get all these backstage access stuff, only for you to get nothing for months. So that doesn't sit well with me. So that's why I decided I think it's best to just shut it down. That way mentally I can focus 100%. Are you doing all of this on your own, or do you have a team to help you out? Because this sounds like a lot for one person to handle. I'm doing everything on my own. I've done everything Randoiz on my own for the past 13 years. It's only recently that I've decided that I probably need to expand, probably get some help. Because it's just, I'm getting too old for this. Like maybe in my early 20s, I had the energy and the time and the youth to do this, but I'm in my early 30s now. I can't do this forever. I'm never going to get anything done. So yeah, I have considered expanding recently, which is why Mikhail, send me your portfolio, man. Jesus, man, you need help with the animations. Yeah, I know. Unless Fridays are meant to be like your mental break in between art and animations, I don't think we'd be opposed to an art stream on occasion. Yeah, but that's the thing, right? This what do you call it? Censor bar? the censor bar was supposed to be like, okay, initially the Salty Geese was supposed to be like a reason for Amirul, Mike, and back then Aloysius and Neo, for all of us to meet, maybe a couple of times every week, just to um take a break from the 9 to 5 grind, for the rest of them, for me to take a break from like animating, drawing, and whatnot, just to hang out. And eventually that number dwindled to 4 of us because Aloysius got too busy. And then we decided to rebrand ourselves to the Censor Bar because it just wasn't working out, or rather, we felt like we were doing what everyone else was doing when it comes to playing video games. And so, and then we were watching as the anime, the games, and the manga industry collapse because of an infiltration that we were told to be silent about. And so we decided to go for a change. So now the Censor Bar basically has become, well, 1, a weekly break from work, but 2, a place for not just us, but for anyone, you Sundiers, to express yourselves without prejudice. To speak your mind, to speak your opinions, even if it's opinions that are told are inappropriate, especially in this day and age when there's a clear agenda being pushed amongst everybody. When there's clearly players who would wish to pursue certain goals culturally and politically in these channels. And what's the word for it? Yeah, to turn this into an art stream would be basically putting Mike and Amirul to the side. If this was an art stream, this is a place for all of us to hang out and talk with talk about topics that we mutually can discuss about. If it became a drawing stream, I think the content would just be more focused on me, and I think that's not fair. The VTuber route. Maybe we should do the YouTuber route, Every time I get a tier 3 sub, I fart into the microphone, and that turns people on because every time you get a tier 3 sub, everybody imagines my asshole being 2 inches away from the mic. If I stick my tongue in my headphones, it's like I'm almost there. Something like that. Time comes for all of us, yeah. Yeah, exactly. Time comes for all of us, but I'd like to finish the We Live in an MMO series before, that time comes. You put some shekels on them and put them in the art sweatshop. I could. Maybe I should. Where was I going with this point? Yeah. So the Censor Bar is an us thing, not a me thing. Randowiz is a me thing, but the Censor Bar is an us thing. The Censor Bar is basically a chance for Amirul and Mike. Well, now Amirul and Mike. I wanted to give them a chance to be part of something I believe is greater than a 9 to 5. Because I managed to build that for myself in Randowiz, right? As as superficial as the numbers are, on Randowiz. I just wanted to give them a chance to be part of something greater than, or rather, be part of something potentially greater than the 9 to 5 that they have. Something that we can try and build together in terms of like an audience, what do you call it? In terms of our interests, hobbies, you know, something like that. And so I don't want to convert the Censor Bar into something about randoiz again, because that would be selfish. Once again, the Censor Bar is not a me thing; it's an us thing. So, if I were to do art streams, it would probably be on randoiz. But you know, art streams, it's like, what's the word for it? It's not content that I wish to do. Like I'm weighing the return ROI, return on investment of doing art streams. Yeah, probably not. Yeah. Damn, Unreal OnlyFans would be a dream. Would never. You're asking for too much, son. You're asking for fish to swim in the sky. Here we go. From Gold, yeah, you brought it up, so I'll just answer real quick. I wanted to ask about them, but wasn't sure if it'd be in bad taste. I assume you were talking about Aloysius and Neo, right? Well, I mean, they both decided to. Well, I mean, the simple answer is that they decided not to be part of this anymore because of their own personal life decisions. And so, you know, it's like, sure, you know, like, thanks for giving my idea a shot. I'm sorry it didn't work out, but you know, we'll respect their decisions. It's as simple as that. You know, I mean, when you think about it, we've been streaming since 2016. We became the Salty Geese in 2019. I mean, 2016 doesn't count. You know, we streamed like once a year back then. And then in 2019, that's when we decided to stream every week. That's when we started as the Censor Bar. The Salty Geese. And then we thought that if we worked hard enough, it would eventually work out. But, you know, for 4 years, up until 2023, we just weren't doing it right. And neither did we have the luck for our quote-unquote streaming career to break out or something like that, you know? It's like we didn't have the luck to make it, quote-unquote. And so, you know, as time went by, it's been 10 years since we started streaming. I mean, if you want to count the really inconsistent streaming in 2016. At a certain point, you reach an age like my age in our early 30s, and you start wondering, you know, it's like if we keep we've done this for like 10 years. Well, not really 10 years. At that point, it was like 8 years, maybe 7 years. You know, it's like we've been doing this for like the better half of a decade, and nothing's coming out of it. And you know, it's completely justified to conclude that, you know, this is not working out. And so I mean, there's more than that, but basically this is there's more than that contributed to them not being here anymore. But we'll just say that this is one of the factors that was involved. And that's why when we restarted the Censor Bar back in January, you know, one of the things that I said that, was it when we restarted the Censor Bar? No, maybe it was like a couple of episodes in, one of the first few episodes when I did it alone, where I said that, you know, I really want this to work out for Mike and Abril because, you know, they've still decided to stay on this journey despite it being 10 years. You know, and we have all these ideas that we want to try to make it work, you know. It's I mean, allow me to clarify. It's not like we want to get rich off it. That would be nice. You know, it's not like we want to be millionaires, although we won't reject it unless, of course, you're asking us to sell our souls. But like the goal is to make this something sustainable for them to enjoy without having to break their backs, basically. And so that's they Mike and Amrul still believe in this idea of a podcast channel, which is why I said in that episode is, let's do it for them, because I am grateful for them for sticking around despite it being essentially a decade. Once again, we have all these ideas that we want to try. I mean, the core idea of the podcast is to be the safe space for truth and honesty, right? You want to talk about anything and everything, anime, manga, and games related, sure. When it comes to politics, although as exciting as politics is, we are not from. We can only talk about politics so far as it reaches us. The politics that reach us, and the mutual interests that we have with you, the Sundeers. It would be. I'm not sure if the right word is hypocritical, but we're not from the West, so we can't really comment too much on Western politics. Only on the Western politics that reach here. So if you want us to talk about Trump, if you want us to talk about what do you call it, like the liberals and the conservatives and whatnot. I mean, yeah, we can comment on it, but it's not our place to, because we don't live in the West. And so we restrict it to anime, games, and manga, right? And so we that's one of the new ideas. I hope someday the fans get to play games with you again. I don't think we're gonna do that ever since that guy. we already talked about this, Sarah. We're kind of like iffy about playing games with the fans ever since that one guy wrote the words, drew a swastika and wrote the words "fuck niggers" on stream, and we're like, dude, okay, it's my bad. I should have vetted the players coming in more. But basically, that was like, yeah, like if we're not careful, that's probably what's gonna happen every stream. Oh my god, damn that edgy bastard. Yeah, oh man, what a blade. It's always that one guy. Yeah, it's always that one guy. Oh my god. I mean, thinking back on it now, it's funny, right? It's funny that happened, like all of the things that went wrong to allow that to happen. But it was a good warning of how things could go wrong. Frankly, I get enough politics from my regular show, so I prefer it more when it's cultural stuff like the gaming industry. There's overlap here and there, but the cultural stuff is more fun. Yeah, exactly. So yeah, I think this is a good summary of it, right? It's like there are enough of political channels out there, and I do have, like my honest opinion about politics is that we're all part of a game that we're not playing. We are the game. So it doesn't matter what side you're on, liberals, conservatives, whether you're left or you're right. It's all theater. If you really think about it, it's all theater. The big game that's being played is geopolitics. There are players in the world stage that want. There are specific players on the world stage that want specific goals for their specific country, and they're doing. They each have a game that they're playing, thinking that they're player number one. And so all the conflicts we have, all the allies we're told to hold dear, all the enemies we're told to fear, all the problems that for some reason don't make sense in each of these countries. The decisions that are being made seemingly going against the survivorship and health of a country that are being made. All of this just indicates it's all a game. And so we talk about the cultural instead. Because, how do I put it? It's more interesting. Or doing deep dives on interesting game topics, like why we still haven't gotten a PC port of Lost Odyssey. Why not a PC port of Bloodborne? Am I right? Am I right? Your goal of this becoming sustainable is a fairly unrealistic ideal, honestly, but there's no real right or wrong to the choices you guys are making, Rando. Yeah, I completely agree. I completely agree. Like the fact that if anyone thinks that if you start streaming that you can make it big like your favorite streamer, your favorite YouTuber, you are dreaming. You are dreaming. You will not make it if all you have motivating you is that dream, is that ideal. It is unrealistic to believe that you would be part of the 1% of these content creators on each platform that make, what do you call it? The biggest bucks, right? But it's not about that, if I'm being honest. Like the censor bar, like I said, that's the point I was trying to make earlier, right? That it's not about the money. It's not about being rich. It's not about getting $1 million, right? It's for me. It's about having a purpose, a meaning, something to pursue that's greater than a 9 to 5. You know, I think ultimately that's the goal that I would like to have for the censor bar. You know, and at the same time, it's an opportunity for Amrul, Mike, and I to be learned people. You know, we talk about the topics that we talk about, but we also try to be careful in them. In other words, like we try to talk about them factually. We try to bring up evidences and facts, so that we don't just end up being parrots of someone else's opinion. You know, we want to read the articles. We want to see the evidences. We want to look at the things that are happening ourselves. You know, we don't just want to hear it and then repeat it. You know, yeah. So definitely, it's not about being rich. It's not about the money. It's not about the attention. It's about pursuing something greater. Streaming is best when it's treated like a fun diversion rather than a job. Not too much fun on Twitch, YouTube will nuke your channel. Still miss Fleekazoid streams. Too many strikes, though. That's how you know we're being controlled, son. That's how you know we're being controlled. Just like how we were being controlled in the two weeks ago. Watch Ludwig's video on streamers' income and chances. Chances of getting to the next level of it being sustainable. If you get lucky, you're good, but most likely it's personal stuff. It's actually, yeah, luck plays a big factor in it. But you know, if anything, while he might be right about statistics, I have my personal gripes against Ludwig ever since he threw his friend under the bus after getting him drunk on that stream and then encouraging it and then getting his opportunities destroyed. You know, like Ludwig's a fucking snake in my personal opinion. So he might be factually right about the statistics things, but you know, I still take everything he says with a grain of salt. Since we were on the Square Enix topic, what's your quick note and or understanding on the new Kingdom Hearts 4 trailer a few weeks ago? I don't like the realistic take that they're going with it. Oh yeah, absolutely, yeah. So that's my take on it too. I don't like Ludwig, but he's kind of right about the income thing. Yeah. I'm just saying that I take everything. He might be right about it, but I'm just taking everything he says with a grain of salt because you know he's displayed his level of principle and integrity. It's not something I agree with. I want to start a YouTube channel in the future, but it would sure not be profitable, and it's fine. More like hobby. Yeah, and that's the right attitude to have. Don't expect it to work out. That's the point. Don't expect it to work out. If you go in expecting things to work out for it to be your moneymaker, that's when you go broke. Which is probably why we haven't made it on the censor bar for the past 10 years. I just assume most streamers are snakes outside of Baldi. Well, I mean, you judge them based on the behaviors that they display publicly, right? Like Asmongold is not free from what do you call it? Flaws in his personality and character too. Everyone's got something negative that they indulge in, you know, be it wanting to be in a bubble, be it being a hypocrite. I'm not saying Asmongold are these things. I'm just saying everyone in general has a personality flaw that that keeps them human. So, you know, don't think that your favorite streamers are perfect or that everyone else is worse than your favorite streamer. You know, but that doesn't mean that you can't appreciate a consistent maintenance of integrity and principle, right? Oh, yeah, absolutely. I agree with you, Mikhail. I'm not saying that Ludwig is the best person in the world. He just explained it well for those who seek wealth in stream. Yeah, I agree. Like, if you think that I'm disagreeing with you, I'm not. Okay. All right. Let's call it a stream. I think I've sat here longer than I should have been, and you know, I guess we got lucky today. The stream didn't crash. Hmm. I think they caught on that we were catching on. You know, them. Hopefully it doesn't break again next week. All right. Anyway. Thank you, everyone, for coming in today's stream. Thank you so much for sharing your time with me today. Thank you for sitting around and spending your Friday with me. For some of you, Saturday. Thank you for the generosity, the people who donated today. I swear to God, you fuckers, if you do this again, I will ban you. Yeah, do not financially compromise yourself so quickly. On one stream, you who was it, Mikhail? You spent your entire what do you call it? Streamer donation fund in one sitting. Don't do that, son. Don't impulse spend. Please take care of yourself. All right, but thank you. All right, thank you. And Boxville, the Jacks, Kai Hell Sky, thank you all if you're still around for your generosity, for your support. Anyway, so in exchange, so this animation is reserved for a 100 for every 100 donation if we ever got a $100 donation. This animation is reserved for that specific amount. But at the same time, this is including for everyone else who donated today. Welcome back. How do you like them thighs? That's for special occasions. $100. Oh, you thought you were getting something good, did you? You got something better. I guarantee you were smiling at the end of that. Anyway, thank you so much. Once again, thank you so much. I'll try to come up with more animations as we go along. But yeah, so I think you saw every animation so far. You got the gift sub animations where everyone's dancing, and then you got Lou, Nindy, and the female sun deer dancing, and then you got this one too. Yeah. uh. What else did I wanted to say? Hold on, I'm losing my train of thought here. I guess that's it. I guess that's it. Yeah. Thank you so much for today. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you for your generosity. Yeah, basically that animation was just to thank everybody. Yes. And you, Mikhail, for the $100. But once again, don't do that again, please. Not without watching over yourself first. And to this, one random comment. No comment. I'll leave it at that. All right. And stream. Here we go. All right. Hopefully today's stream. Oh, no. Yes. Look at that. It's going to feel like an actual, what do you call it? Credit screen right now. Look at that. Look at that. So many names. Well, so many repeated names towards the end. That's you fucking hacking the system, dude. You get your name repeated over and over and over again. God damn. Don't forget your question for us next week, Rando. I probably won't ask it next week. It's too soon. But I will ask it eventually. Look at that. That's great. Well, today was fun. Have a good weekend, everybody. Have a good night. Have a good week ahead as well. I'll see you again next week. On Friday, hopefully Mike and Avril can join us, although I'm not sure. Nonetheless, thank you so much for your time. I'll see you next week. Good night, everybody.